ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike here at Gamefromscratch, and if you are using pixel art in your game, boy, do I have a bundle for you. It is the complete 2D game asset bundle, and it is really big. So for 20 bucks US, you are getting a total of 90 items here. The vast majority of these are pixel art. Some of them are tile packs, some of them are character packs. A few of them are like battler style sprites, etc. All of these are redeemed on itch. I will show you the process. Unfortunately, the process is not brilliant, but we'll get through it. So what you'll see here again, this is the complete 2D game assets bundle. You're getting at the full tier a total of 90 items, so I'm not going to go through them one by one in this video, but you get an idea of what you're getting. The average tier generally doesn't make any sense for pricing because you are paying $12 for 25 items, or for $1 you are getting these 8 items. Gives you an idea of what is in this pack. So we'll do a quick overview of all of the assets here, and then we'll get a little bit more hands-on with how you redeem them and what they look like. So what you see here, you got a number of top-down 2D sprite packs. They're all 16 by 16 in terms of the sprite sizes. And then again, Modern City, Dungeon, so on, a number of map packs. So if you're looking to create maps, 2D sprite maps, there is an absolute ton in this particular bundle. So again, you see here another genre. So all of these ones here were map sprites here, and then you're getting into character sprites. So a variety of different character packs right there. And then we're getting into more map packs. These ones are for side-scrolling platforming style games. Again, a huge number of them. And then got some more characters. These are battler styles for RPG Maker type games. And then you're getting into a couple of VFX animated sprites. You're getting some sound and music packs in here as well. And then, yeah, a little bit more character packs, some more side-scrolling and top-down sprites, more VFX packs, and again, more characters. So you're getting a little bit of music in here, and then a ton of sprite packs for environments, and then characters both from animated sprites and then battler styles, what you'd see from RPG Maker. So all of this, again, is redeemed on itch.io. The way it works, once you've bought it, you get this... Okay, did not mean to do that. You get this right here, redemption link. You click that link, it will bring you over to itch.io. On itch, what you're going to want to make sure you do is sign into your account. Once you've linked your account, then you can start redeeming these. Now, here's where things get a little messy. You can only redeem them basically one by one. I'll show you that process in just a second. But yeah, it is a little bit irritating in that regard. The good news is, you have a decade. So while it can be a little irritating to grab these one by one on the store, you do have a decade to go ahead and do that. So your entire asset pack is available here. I think no, I don't. So let's go ahead, click that guy, and you'll see all of them are here together. So for each one of these, potentially, if you want to grab it, you basically come into said asset. So let's say I wanted to grab this Winter Village right here. I click on that. It will bring me to the asset store for that particular asset. And then what you can do is do a download or claim. And you're going to notice these are all marked because you came in the way you did as 100% off. So you basically go download or claim. It'll bring it in and then take me to the downloads like so. And you can claim the asset pack. So you got to do that for each and every one of these. Now, interestingly enough, this one is a little bit different than other ones I've looked at in the past because every other one I saw actually had a zip file, but also a Unity package file and a GameMaker file. So if you're using Unity or GameMaker, a lot of these assets actually have it for it. And then you go ahead and download them. It brings it down accordingly. And let's just go ahead and check what's inside of this guy. Okay, so RPG Maker format stuff there as well. So maybe it's the RPG Maker theme stuff that doesn't necessarily have the Unity asset pack, but for the majority of the ones I looked at, so I've downloaded a couple of them already, such as this guy over here. There is a Unity asset or a Unity package version you can download as well, and a YYMP or something like that, which is the GameMaker version. Now, one common question you have with this stuff is what about the license? Well, we have a TLDR version of the license over here. Let me just go ahead and expand that out so you get an idea. Pretty straightforward. You can use them personally or commercially. You can edit and modify to fit your game, and credits to ELV Games. Want to have details of exactly how that credits works. You can get more details of it specifically here. So you may actually have to give them credit in your game release notes or details or whatever. One of those things to be aware of. In terms of what you can't do here, you can't claim these are your own assets, you can't sell them as assets, and you can't use them in crypto or NFT related projects. So all of that is pretty straightforward. You just want to look into that attribution detail a little bit more to find out if it is a hang up for you. So you see here, you've got a variety of different things. So characters here, so a variety of different sprite frames. And since they're tiny, You get an idea right here. So this guy, this is a dead frame and so on. So it's frame by frame, easy to work with accordingly. And then we've got things like the tile sets, like so. And what I'm going to do is take said tile set and take the Godot game engine like so, and we'll just drop it in. So it gives you an idea how you work with these things. Again, if you're using Unity or GameMaker, the setup process is even easier because you're getting it in their format. So I'm going to come in here. We'll go ahead and create a tile map layer like so. So here is our tile set, tile map layer. Go ahead, create a new tile set for it. It will open up down here. You add a new tile set. It is an atlas. Pick our tiles accordingly and create it. So you can see all of your tiles are brought in. So this is how easy it is to work with these tile sets. Now the key thing here is these tile sets are 16 by 16 pixels. So when you're setting it up over here, make sure that the tile set matches. That is the default from Godot, so you are good to go. And then basically you just paint your world. So let's just grab this. No, I'm not in paint. Go over here to paint mode. And then I'll just go ahead and grab, let's just grab an array of sprites like so, and then you can basically just start painting into the world. Same here, like so. By the way, if you want to layer things on top of each other, that is done via multiple tile map layers. So I create another tile map layer, and then I can paint over top of it. So that is how you use these sprites. Again, back to the bundle itself. So there is a ton here. So again, breakdown, you've got a total of 90 different sprite sets here. Again, mostly I would say tile maps, and then I would say probably 50%, 60% is tile maps, about maybe 30% is characters and sprites, and then the 20% is sound effects and special effects. So that is the bundle. It is the complete 2D game assets bundle. Again, the process of redeeming these things one by one, that can definitely be a little frustrating. But again, the good news is you do have 10 years to do so. So let me know what you think of this particular bundle. I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.